Live from Bear Country, here is Mr. Watts.
Good afternoon, Bear Country. Welcome to this week's segment of Live from Bear Country. I want to start out by giving you some important news, and that is the return to school. We started this last Monday with bringing back our 5 special groups along with our seniors, and it's great to see students on campus. Next week on Wednesday, April the 21st, we get to bring back all of our freshmen. And the following week on Wednesday, the 28th, we get to bring back all sophomores and juniors. Very excited to have you guys come back. As a staff, we've missed you. It's great to see you guys coming back little by little. But there's some important things we want to talk about on that return to school. The first thing is, every morning when you come to school, we require, or we're mandated by guidance, to give you a temperature check and a health screening. And each one of the gates at the front of the school will be set up to where when you come to school, you'll go through that little station. If all checks out, you're welcome on campus. We'll be, like we talked about in the last segment, we'll be following the same bell schedule that you're following now with the 3 1.5-hour blocks. And then from 1:30 to 3, all of your teachers will be available to help with tutoring and touch base with them. We call that ACSS, but that time frame is still there. COVID protocols are still in place. So that means that when you come onto campus, you have to wear a mask all over campus and in your classrooms. Students have to social distance 3 feet apart, while adults have to be 6 feet apart. So those COVID things are all in place. I want to encourage you to come to school. We miss you. The teachers are doing a great job in person, and we're doing the best we can with the distance learning piece, but students are getting much more bang for their buck with the teacher in front of them. So please come back to campus. We are running down this fourth quarter. We are barreling down on 8 weeks left of school. So time is moving really quickly. So please take every advantage to get back to school, to re-engage with students, to re-engage with the teaching staff. For those who have circumstances that require them to stay home, I want to highly encourage you to set up a routine and to get in the flow of staying connected. Be sure every morning that your Chromebook is charged or plugged in. Log into class on time. Get engaged in what's going on with those activities. If you're having struggles, make sure that you're reaching out to your teachers, whether it be during your class time or even during that ACSS time, or even if it's via email. But they're very willing, very ready to help you with this fourth quarter push. Remember, with 8 weeks to go, there's not a lot of time left. So if you struggled in the third quarter, that third quarter grade is going to be averaged with your fourth quarter grade to get your semester grade, which goes on your transcript. So be very aware that wherever you're at, to push hard to the finish line so that we can make sure that you pass and you get credit. Also, continue participating, be responsible, have integrity in completing your work, have determination to make sure that you push forward. And for those that are on campus that are struggling, make sure that we show empathy for those, and let's make sure that we just plug in and display all of those pride tenets that make us who we are, the Arvin Bears. In this segment, I want to talk about celebrations. We have some really cool stuff going on here at the Arvin High campus. Our Academic Decathalon team competed at the state level and brought home a bunch of awards. A shout out to Alessandra Ela, who received first place in literature and second place in social science. Tommy Reg Paula and Alan Flores both received third place in math. Brian Martinez received first place in math. Lucas Bautista received second place in both music and science and third place overall. And remember, this is a state level. This is not a county competition. This is in the entire state of California. So overall, the team did outstanding, where they competed against 38 teams in their division, and they ended up in 11th place. Way to go, Academic Decathalon team. All of our sports team, a big celebration and shout out to them for showing up, for competing, and representing AHS. All of those games are getting ready to start. We're very excited about all of those opportunities, and go Bears. Also in celebrations, I want to give you a little news. We're having a blast out here at Arvin High School, welcoming our incoming freshmen. We're calling it our Registravaganza instead of registration. On Wednesday and Thursday of this week, we're proud to host all of our incoming freshmen to a drive-thru event where we gave each student a bag full of Arvin gear. and basically a registration packet to get them ready to come to school next year. Teachers, administrators, classified staff, all out in force to welcome our newest bears with bullhorns, all kinds of crazy noisemakers. It was fun to watch them. I'm thinking they're a little crazy, but it was awesome. Our soon-to-be bears were all smiles and giving big thumbs ups as they were driving through. Parents were filming our craziness, so you may see some of that out on social media. Parents, in this segment I want to talk about a helpful tip for your teen. So parents, help support your student with their schoolwork. You may not be able to help them with the content work itself, like an algebra class or a calculus class, but that's okay. Just by checking in each day and every week on what they've learned for the day, what they've got going for the week, and what work needs to be done for that day is a big help as a reminder for your student to keep on track. Also inquire about teachers. The teachers are very willing to help your students if they're struggling. So if you get in those heavy content areas, be sure to reach out. Parents, you can reach out to the teachers via email. Teachers are available to you during the 1:30 to 3 time. So make sure that you finish strong. And parents, there are resources here on campus to help you engage your student. We're here to partner with you. For all you students, I have a self-care tip for you. So evening routines, believe it or not, are very important. So we want to make sure that you're getting good rest. So to do that, you have to plan ahead for the next day. Get your things ready to go, plug in your Chromebooks, allow your body to wind down by avoiding caffeine or exercise late at night. Set the mood for sleep by getting comfortable. Get sleepy by shutting off all your devices a half hour or so before you're getting ready to go to sleep. So maybe some mindful breathing. Create a routine of all these things so that good habits can be formed and good rest can be had. So for our campus update segment this week, we have some really exciting news. Our room L8 is called our Bear Advocacy Center, or the BAC. That room is under construction. They're working really hard at upgrading that room with offices. They're going to be peer counseling centers, so that when we come back to school here in late May and into next year, that BAC is going to be up and running. That center will have Mr. Banducci as their teacher. He has a group of students that are there to help support you. They can help you in all different areas of high school campus life. If you're having struggles, if you're having academic issues, there are trained students, not adults, that are there to help you with your high school experience. So that room is under construction. We're really excited. It's going to be very cool, decorated. And so you'll have to, when it gets finished, come by and check it out.